Today, the investigation continues into an officer-involved shooting in Greenbrier County. Yesterday, a West Virginia state trooper reports being left no choice but to fire on a suspect armed with a deadly weapon, and that suspect did not survive. A statement from state police headquarters in South Charleston says just after 4 p.m. yesterday, 2 troopers were responding to a report of a suspicious male brandishing a deadly weapon. It happened somewhere in Fairleigh. This is a Google map of that community on your screen now. Now, the report says the male subject, who was later identified as Justin Denver Grant, refused verbal orders to drop the deadly weapon. It goes on to say that the trooper used a taser, but it was ineffective, and Grant continued to refuse verbal orders to drop the weapon as the situation escalated. It's at that time that the trooper is said to have fired his weapon, striking Grant, who was then taken to Greenbrier Valley Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. Now, neither of the 2 responding troopers were injured, and this incident remains under investigation by West Virginia State Police.